We have Shae Weekes here, defensive back from St. Adolphe, Manitoba, and he's going to be representing Canada at the International Bowl this upcoming January in Arlington, Texas, as a member of the U-19 national team. Shae, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So my first question to you is, how did you get introduced into playing football?
I've been around football my whole life. My father and I watched the NFL for as long as I can remember, and so at the age of 7, that was the earliest I could start playing, and so that's when he put me into tackle football with the St. Paul Mustangs, and I've been playing ever since.
And since that time, what teams have you played for?
Played for the St. Paul Mustangs from 2006 until 2012. And then St. Paul's High School from 2013 to 2016, and then this most recent season with the University of Manitoba.
What's been the highlight of your career?
I think it would have been representing Canada the first time. I was on the U18 team in 2016 in the International Bowl, and that was a phenomenal experience just to be down there with a group of talented people. We ended up winning both of our games, which was great. So I think that's probably been the highlight of my career so far.
And who are your role models on and off the field?
I think I look to my parents, as most athletes do. I think that they have the biggest role in my life, both on and off the field. And then on the field, honestly, looking to NFL players in Winnipeg, for example, players like Mo Leggett, who's immersed in youth football, helps out with Recruit Ready and within Winnipeg. And then even watching professional players from the past, like Deion Sanders, or players that currently play like Patrick Robinson. It's phenomenal to watch them play, and I think I try to model my game after everyone. So
my next question, and you kind of alluded to this in one of your previous answers, this has not been your first time being at the International Bowl. Can you recall back to the last experience that you had with the International Bowl and what it was like for you?
It's surreal. I mean, we came down and we started practicing just to see people from all across the country. Never played together. For the most part, we all played against each other in the Canada Cup. For all of us to come together and over the course of a week to just see a team develop was unreal to see and to be a part of. And then to experience playing at AT&T Stadium, it's an unreal experience. I mean, it's what most people dream about doing, and to be able to experience that, and now for the second time, it's going to be unreal. It's a gorgeous stadium. It's a great place to be, great atmosphere. So I really enjoyed it.
Where were you when you learned the news that for the second time you would be representing Canada on the national team?
Coach Dobie actually told me in our locker room just before one of our practices that I was going to be getting a call. And then so just after practice, I received a call from Coach Samara letting me know that I had made the team. So it was right after good practice. I was on my way home and I got the call.
And when you did get that phone call from national team head coach Steve Samara, what was your reaction?
I think humbling, like to be chosen again and to not have been at a tournament where you're being showcased in front of coaches. You're just playing within your season, and to be recognized as a player that can be on the team and to make an impact on the team. I think it's a huge honor, and it's a humbling experience. I mean, there's countless DBs in the province that are my age, and all of them are really good. So to be chosen as one of the 7 that have made the team so far it's truly humbling.
Can you tell me what it feels like for you to represent Canada down in Texas at the International Bowl?
I think for me personally, it's just a way to show Americans that football is alive and thriving in Winnipeg and in Canada in general. I mean, they often were looked down upon as not being as good as them just because, one, sheer numbers and just the amount of recruiting and exposure we get up here compared to down there. So I think being able to go down there and just show them that there's some real ballers out in Canada, it's a great way to just get football in Canada out there to people in the States as well.
What are you most looking forward to at the 2018 International Bowl?
I think the thing I'm looking forward to the most is probably being healthy. The last time I went down, I was coming off of a severe ankle injury, so I wasn't 100%, and I don't think I was able to do everything I could have done just due to the fact that I wasn't back to myself. So I'm heading into this one completely healthy, And so I'm looking forward to just making a name for myself and showing what I can truly do.
Other than football, did you play any other sports growing up? And if you did, what were they?
I've played basketball and track. I stopped playing basketball after grade 10 just to focus on football and really spend as much time as I could perfecting my craft and training for the season. And then track, I ran all through high school, and I'm looking to possibly do it as well with the University of Manitoba this coming off season.
Shae, what is your favorite food?
It'd probably have to be fettuccine alfredo. I love pasta.
And do you have a pregame song or pregame music that you listen to get you revved up for a game at all?
I listen to all sorts of music, honestly. One of the big things, I think it started in high school actually, was we would listen to one of the college football pump up videos that would be created. So on YouTube, there's a ton of them with just highlights from the American college football season past. So to watch that and then just have the music going in the background, the music varies from video to video. I think that's one thing that really gets me going. So that's something I try to do before every game.
Final question. Who or what is your All-Madden team?
Whew.
Tough question, eh?
Yeah. It'd be the Eagles.
Why?
Honestly, I love Brian Dawkins. I'm a huge fan of him. My whole family is, honestly, and I've followed the Eagles since I've been a part of football. So I think that's the team when I've got Madden on. That's the team I'm using, and specifically him when he was active in the NFL. That was for sure a player that I'd pay attention to and want to use all the time.
That's great. Thanks, Shae.
Thank you.
That was defensive back Shae Weekes. He's going to be representing Canada at the 2018 International Bowl as a member of the Under-19 national team.